So we are going to get packed for the West Coast. We've got an 8-day trip, 4 games across 3 cities. So we have 3 uniforms on this trip. We have our black icon jerseys, which we'll wear in Portland. And then we'll go to LA. We'll wear our classic uniforms against the Lakers. LA again against the Clippers. We will wear our association whites. And we will wrap our trip up in Utah wearing the classics. I normally get packed in a couple days. With these longer trips, generally we're taking at least 2 uniforms and a couple sets of warm-ups, a lot of shoes. On this trip, I'll probably have 32 bags just from what I'm taking, and then our performance staff will also have an additional 30 bags. And then on a West Coast trip, our travel party tends to carry more personal luggage. So, we may have upwards of 100 pieces of personal luggage on this trip. Add that to the amount of equipment, and we're traveling pretty heavy. We have an Equipment Managers Association, very much interconnected and work with one another. And when we get to Portland, we will unload personal luggage at the hotel, and then we'll take the equipment over to the arena. So I'll connect with my counterpart in Portland to get me into their arena on Thursday night to bring the equipment in, get the locker room set up. This is 20 lockers.
Are you setting up?
I am. I figure might as well, we're here.
So you got 17 players?
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
What's your spread?
I'm gonna leave the 3 that are. The 3 I'm gonna leave open is that one, the second one in from the corner.
Didn't you put Paolo over there last year?
Yeah, maybe leave that end blank actually, because it's like right on top of that
the
closet
table?
and that table. Yeah. I always put the vets in a nice cozy spot around the locker room. Start with the vets and then kind of work my way inwards. When I get packed for a trip, I like to bundle uniforms, meaning I will take a single player and bundle everything that's going to go in his locker. So we have jersey, game shorts, shooting shirt, warm-up pants. We've got a t-shirt and shorts for them to wear pregame. And the reason I do this is because if I bundle everything, then when I go to set up the locker room, I can quickly go around the locker room with a player's bundle, put it on his chair, and then go around and hang everything up.
You got it all?
Yeah, good to go.
Good morning, gentlemen. How we doing? And the word of the day to me is good. The word is good. Why good? Because everybody keeps talking about this road trip, and they're saying it about, oh man, it's gonna be tough. You guys are on the West Coast, you gotta come out, it's a tough part of the schedule. To me, I say good. It's good that we go through this. It's good that we come together. It's good that we get this opportunity to go through all of this on the road, band together, and it's gonna be one game at a time. And the way you guys came out against Houston, think about how they felt walking into our building on opening night. That's what we're about to feel in Portland with their energy. It's gonna be hype. We gotta hit them in the mouth right away.
Come out and do our thing and, play the way we play. I think it's going to be very important tonight. Not let any antics of the first night or, their energy, rile us or, take us off and then go on runs because it's going to happen tonight. Yeah.
No Damian Lillard in Portland. They've given the keys to the car to Scoot Henderson, the 19-year-old rookie. Oh, Wagner got a running start down the runway. Rebound Suggs.
Jamal Mosley in this defense. You want them.
Oh my goodness! Tomahawk dunk by Suggs. Coast to coast. Gordon Fultz. Franz in the corner. Bible. Great pass, cross court. Way down! Two-handed jam. And Carroll hammers it in. 9-0 Magic run. And the Magic run their record to 2-0 on the young NBA season with wins at home against Houston, a historic victory on opening night, and a gutsy 5-point win on the road in Portland.
People kind of just think, you know, things just magically appear and they show up in the morning for shoot around and their locker's completely set. You know, they're not exactly thinking about who set it up, at what time. Before I get set up in the locker room, I like to get a little organized out here. Every player has at least 2 pairs. Some guys have 3, and they're just organized in each slot. So each slot is numbered. Number 22 for Franz, so I know where to grab his shoes from. You know, we have 17 players traveling with us. Every guy's got at least 2 pairs of shoes. Some guys have 3, so we have to carry 3 shoe bags. In Del Rey to downtown, we have about an hour before the first bus departs the hotel to get set up. Hardwood Classics travel nameplates to go up on the lockers for games that we wear our classic uniforms on the road. Just a different look of things to kind of go with our uniforms, and then on every other night we have our standard travel plates. Of the locker room setup that probably most people don't think of. Yeah, somewhere between an hour to an hour and a half. So this is all our white loops, so white compression, white socks. The guys like the way it looked with the classic uniforms on opening night, so we'll roll with it. We got a W that night, so we'll do white underneath the classic uniforms again. Go around and hang loops first, and then I'll hang the uniforms second. You know, being a guy who never had connections, wasn't, you know, a friend of a friend or a relative, you know, it was easy for me to be the guy to outwork the ones who got in with the connections, because, you know, I had to earn my keep. But as time went on, I really enjoyed the equipment side, and I was fortunate to start working with the Heat in addition to the Marlins, which is when I started to see young equipment managers, which in baseball you just don't see. So as I kind of got to know more about basketball and the equipment and operation side of things, I really liked it. And so I think it was probably from that point on, once I started with the Heat, that I knew I wanted to be an equipment manager in the NBA. Everything is set up. We've got about 30 minutes before the team gets here.
Over the top to Franz Wagner. Wagner pump fakes, now lets it fly. Blocked by James. Suggs the rebound. Circles to the three-point line. His shot is up. It's no good. And the Lakers survive the Magic.
You know, you had Jalen downhill at the rim, then he comes back and gets another one. You know, I just think, you know, our guys' effort was there. The intensity, the fight, the resiliency to go down, to get back up, and just continue that fight is what we're asking of them. And we knew what it was going to be in this environment, a team that just came off of a tough loss last night, so we knew we were going to get their best punch. So for our guys to be able to sustain that is a good sign. Then it's going to always come back down to the details of what we need to do in earlier parts of the game. It didn't come down to those last couple shots.
Respect more than pictures, so you grow up.
Who here did that?
Cameron Indoor.
Oh, we back to the stop.
Why y'all doing Rogers State like that?
No, I put this on, gentlemen, just because I want y'all to always remember. Right, we go through a lot of this stuff, and you guys get caught. We get caught up in so many damn things. But I always want you to remember what it is and why you're here. And then the last piece for me is that we talk about our identity. We work every day. We compete. It's a dogfight. Detail our work, play for each other. But the last thing, man, is like there's got to be some joy. Like right now, like again, I know there's the 2 losses. That is a piece of it. But the other part about it is in those things, it looks like we're not enjoying the game. And part of it is because some of it is a little clunky. We're trying to find a rhythm, trying to find a flow with one another. But there's got to have some fun with the game of basketball, right? So tonight, regardless of what happens, shots being made, shots being missed, doesn't matter. Go enjoy the game.
It is the final game of a 4-game road trip for the ball club. JT had started last Friday night, knocked off the Portland Trailblazers. A couple of tough losses against 2 very good teams in LA, the Clippers and the Lakers. Through it all, the most consistent scorer for the Magic has been Franz Wagner. We could really use a big game from Franz tonight. Ahead to Banchero, looking to push it into Olynyk. Tough shot, count it, and a foul. Ingles, yes! 3 for Joe Ingles, his first 3-pointer of the year. He's hopefully might. Banchero muscles it above the rim. Isaac steps in for the steal. Anthony Black with the jam.
You can catch, do not foul. Do not foul. Midnight before, like everything. Grab hold, push him out the way, but don't foul. Don't foul. Hey, 1 on 3, 1, 2, 3, win.
Banchero windmilling as Olynyk looks to inbound. 1.3 left. Pass comes in. They turn it over. Intended for George, and it's picked off by the Magic. Orlando wins the game, 115-113 in Salt Lake City.
Took the challenge on to finish this the right way, and everybody, that's the big part about it. Ready to step in, take the job, take the challenge. This is big time growth from you guys. We talk about a 3-minute game. Jalen comes in, takes the charge. Dell gets that big ass rebound. We execute midnight. Those little things are why we do all the stuff we do. So you guys know down the stretch, this is what we're trying to accomplish. You guys' communication was fantastic throughout the entire game. It's who we gotta be.